So can you give an example of how this would work using ClickFunnels nowadays for your business? What type of content can you put out there? What is that funnel system look like? Some people might not be familiar with the whole funnel concept, so I just want to...
Okay, so I know, because I've got a command of my niche so well, I know that there's a lot of people out there thinking, I hate my job, I'd like to start my own business because this is Hong Kong. People can smell money in the air here. They know that there's a few sort of legal things that they need to get through. They can find quite a lot of information via the internet that's going to basically answer 90% of the stuff that they need to know to sort of prepare for entering the business. But the single question that they've got burning in their mind at that point is, well, does my visa allow me to do this? So I know, for example, that there will be, at any one point in time, let's say, 2,000 people in Hong Kong who are foreign nationals that hold a visa for them to work for another company. But getting that visa to work for another company doesn't give them the ability to leave that company and start working for themselves. So they can go out and, research about how to write a business plan. They can find out how to incorporate a company. They can get from government websites details about how to manage payroll and employees' legal obligations as an employer. All of that information is there. But I know that if they go to the Immigration Department's website, they are not going to find the answer to the simple question, which is, if I stop working for my current employer, under my visa will I be able to start my own business? Because there's a void of information that answers that standard question in that fashion. The information is put out there on the internet elsewhere in different ways. The Immigration Department don't couch it in those terms because the Immigration Department think about it in a different way. So I know that, let's say, conceptually, 2,000 people in Hong Kong with that one problem, right? So what I have to do is I've got to be able to reach into the locations where those people can be found. And I've got to go into those locations, and I've got to use a communication, a series of communication steps that basically leads them to the point where I've caught their attention by raising the issue, which is thinking of starting your own business but don't know about the visa. So I could attract people's attention using ClickFunnels technology on social media, say, to where I think those people are going to hang out. And there's a pretty good chance that the people that are out there are going to be exposed to that. So I've caught them with the question, right? So they're going to click. Now, what are they going to click on? What I have to understand is, okay, I've caught their attention here. So now that I've caught their attention, what's the next piece of sort of content that I want them to look at that's going to help them drive through to the point where I'm able to basically tell them what the answer to their question is and how to then go about solving that problem, right, that amounts to them. So ClickFunnels gives you the ability to basically attract their attention, and then once you've attracted their attention, understand what's going on at the emotional level in their lives. So I can now communicate to them at the emotional level in their lives, which is, I want to do this business, but if I can't get the visa and I've already started it, what problem am I going to have? Will it mean I have to shut the business down if the Immigration Department say no? Will it mean that my children who are in school are going to lose their visa because I've been working illegally, and that means they're going to lose their place in school and they're going to have to leave Hong Kong? So I can appeal to them at the emotional level, and I can say, if I've attracted them by answering the question, have you thought about the visa? Then I can say to them, I understand you're an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur too. There's a lot involved in starting a business in Hong Kong. It can be very confusing, it can be very challenging. The visa is a very important part of that process. You need to understand what the rules and regulations are about that, because if you get it wrong, it's going to have this negative consequence, that negative consequence, and the other negative consequence. And because I've been doing this for 25 years, I've seen thousands of people in the past that have gone through those negative experiences, so I understand what it looks like, and I have a clear understanding what it feels like. So anyway, if you sort of now watch this video, I can teach you everything that you need to know about how to solve that problem. I'm going to do it for you completely free. I've got no expectations that you're going to pay me for anything of that. But because I understand the problem, here's the solution to the problem. So I present the solution to the problem, then I give them access to all the resources that they need to be able to solve that problem for themselves for free. And as a result of doing that, what I've done is I've empowered them. They've understood. I've attracted their attention because I've understood what their concern is, right? I've got them into the funnel, and I've been able to relate to them at the emotional level, saying, I know why you need an answer to this question. And because I understand, the problem that you're facing, I've actually got the solution to that problem for you. So here's a solution. It's all completely free of charge. I've got no axe to grind on this. That is a funnel. That then creates the opportunity for you to deliver value to somebody, let them appreciate what your value is all about, and then forge that relationship, and out of that, opportunities to create revenue flow, because you're then in the realm of those people who want to pay and don't want to pay, and then what people are buying from you, which of course is peace of mind. So that's a funnel.
So to break it down, you put a piece of content on social media that could be a simple blog post or a video. You put it out there where these people hang out, so which are the groups that expats are in, what communities they're part of, so you try to target these places. And you can either amplify the post or just place it out there, and because the nature of the post is that it solves a problem that they have, it will naturally go viral and they'll start sharing. And then you take them to a page which is built on ClickFunnels, which could be a simple video where you answer that question, or it's a blog post, and then you offer them the opportunity to read more content from you if you've developed such, or just take the conversation to the next level where you can help them over the phone. Is that
correct? That's right. Okay. Yeah, it's all about reaching out, showing that you can deliver value, you can deliver a value unconditionally, and the quid pro quo for you for doing that is a prospect of a relationship. And you go into that in a very open and transparent way, and you say, the reason why I'm doing this is because I know my profession very well. I know what your problem is. I know how to solve that problem for you. So I want to empower you to solve that problem. And if there's a commercial opportunity that results from having helped solve that problem or appreciate the solution to that problem, then great. If a commercial opportunity doesn't result, then it doesn't matter, because at least you've won a fan.